finally, as we wrap up, you promised some White House pet stories. Oh.
Yeah. I mentioned that one of the things that President Clinton did, and I never asked him what the motivation was, but I think it probably was just some freedom over a busy schedule, so that I may have had my time to brief him on the schedule, but he was going to use that time. And we had one of the things that I enjoyed was being the staffer who handled bringing him to and from Arlington Cemetery every year for Memorial Day events or Veterans Day events. And we were headed out there one day with a fellow staffer who shall go unnamed, but I also have another staffer as a witness. And we were riding along on our way out to Arlington, and somebody had just a beautiful Labrador Retriever on the road, and the dog was very excited to see the cars and the flags go by. The president looked at us and he said, "Look at that, it's a beautiful dog. You know, I think I might get a dog." And he eventually did, not long after that. And I thought, the moment my colleague said, "I wonder if that would be the first presidential dog," I knew that any ability to have a conversation about anything else for the next 20 minutes as we drove was going to be filled with presidential dog trivia. And to this day, I cannot get most of those pet names out of my head. There was LBJ had him and her, the Beagles, or my favorite quote from that conversation. And of course, President Nixon had King Timahoe. And then there was Fala, and I remember we got across the Memorial Bridge, and I knew the rest of the ride was going to be devoted to pets when he turned to what everybody knows is Teddy Roosevelt. His family had a whole menagerie of pets, from horses to ducks, and yeah, so we went through every one of those. And I can still tell you, yeah, the Carters had Grits, and the Fords had Liberty. And you should probably turn this off because I'm going to be going through a number of others.